Hey YouTube, welcome to Market Watch, your weekly segment where we talk about the Digimon card game market. EX01 is finally out. Card prices from that set are becoming reasonable. However, Nationals is around the corner, and there's always cards that are doing weird, wonky things, and cards you should always look at investing for future use. So we're going to cover a bunch of those today. If you guys like this content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell on the smashed potatoes. That way you know when all these Digimon videos come out. And also, we're doing another Digimon Circuit tournament this Wednesday. It is the first EX01 legal tournament, and it's very good playtesting for Nationals, not to mention that you can win some product potentially and win an invite to the Circuit Championship in June. If you guys are interested, do join my Discord and go follow me on Twitch. My Discord has all the information you need, and links for everything in the description below. Omnimon time. Always Omnimon start, right? And not a whole lot of action, though some Omnimons are kind of going up in price, while some are going down in price. For instance, Zwart Defeat Regular Art, almost at $63. That's kind of a bump, right? The BT1 Omnimon going down again. Again, there's more BT1 out there right now, which is part of the problem with that. That's okay. X Antibody all the way down to $20. Yeah, we're at the point where like Zwart Defeats are worth more. That's kind of interesting, not gonna lie. And Blitz Omnimons are all over the place, you know, 13, 14, 15, 16. Pretty good. But we can look at the shipping though, right? Maybe shipping means something, maybe it's just 20 bucks. Just 20 bucks, yeah. So, it's not a bad time to get some Omnimons. Zwart's gonna see a lot of play because of Lilith Loop and other purple decks right now, not to mention some black decks are playing it. And as we kind of can anticipate based on EX01 and Analog Boy and Lilith Loop, people will play Lilith Loop, so people will play Zwarts. That's just how Nationals is going to be. So keep that in mind as we move forward here. Jesmon, alternate art just going down in price. Ever since that alternate art Jesmon Nationals print reveal was done, this card has been tanking. I'm sorry if you have this card, to be honest, because it's just going to go down, down, down. Diaboromon from the original tournament pack. Now, this card is also going down. It's super interesting because Diaboromon decks now, thanks to EX01, have cards that kind of make this Caramon kind of irrelevant to an extent. Well, some people probably try to play it. Yeah, some people will still try to play this card. However, I have no interest in playing this card in Diaboromon. I just don't think it does as much as all the other cards in the deck do. So I'm not playing it, but, you know, this card is going down for a reason, right? I think it's kind of power corrupt. But if I'm wrong, and, like, people top Nationals Diaboromon and play this Caramon in it, that's going to shoot up in price. So we'll see what happens, I guess. But I don't think it's worth it. Mastermind is going up in price. Mastermind is really good. Mastermind is seeing some play in purple, like, actually in purple now. Like Lilith Loop, as we saw on a video I uploaded it last week. Regular other purple decks are playing it. Yellow, of course, playing it. Like, Mastermind is just good. It's a good card, and it's honestly going to be around for a while, so I have no surprise to me that it's going back up in price. That's just what I think. Armageddonmon, another Diaboromon love card. Don't be fooled, it is really $8, and this is the max rarity printing of it on a little bit of a slight incline thanks to Diaboromon support coming up. Armageddonmon, while it's not great against the Bond matchups unless they hit it in security, it is kind of good against Blitz Omni. It's also good against Lilith Loop and the Zwarts. Like, if I'm playing Diaboromon and I'm playing against Lilith Loop, I'm dropping one of these things on the field as quickly as possible. Because without Zwart, they can't really loop you, you know what I mean? So, Armageddonmon's a very good card. And don't forget that as Diaboromon gets support in the future, because it's not done getting support, let me tell you. And as long as good cards, level 7s come out with Digimon effects, Armageddonmon will always have a place. Not to mention the alternate art will get harder and harder to get because it's an alternate art. So that's just something you might want to pick up, maybe see what happens. It is a little bit of hype bubble right now, but see what happens. Omnimon from the Power Up promo pack just keeps going down in price. I don't think anyone is really taking the Ancient Garu version of Gobamon very seriously, but this card will see play in BT7, so you might want to pick this up sooner rather than later. It might not be the best deck of the format by any means, but it will be playable, and it will see play, so don't be surprised there. Demi from the Power Up promo packs. Again, pretty cheap right now, at around $5-6 mark. This is a card you might want to invest in. I mentioned it before. You know, if we ever get another good Devi card, this card might be really freaking good. And being a Power Up promo with no reprint, like no reprint in sight, you know what I mean? It's just good. It's good. I can't honestly remember Diabomon is one of the cards being reprinted in the Nationals promos. We do know that they're being reprinted, but it doesn't hurt to get yourself some foil copies of this card. Just saying. Black War Growl is randomly $5 and going up. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. I know Lady Devi is good. I know that Lilith Loop has that new Lady Devi, the one that came out in EX01, and people are still playing Rebellion. So I don't really see Black War Growl having much of a place, to be honest, but apparently it has a place. Guys want to tell me if there's some broken combo I'm not understanding why Black War Growl is $5? Let me know. I have no idea. Commandramon. It's been going up, guys. Commandramon, D-Brigade, good deck. If you want to play a decent rookie rush strategy for friggin' Nationals, Commandramon is the way to go. I'm not kidding, guys. Like, Commandramon is good. I think that a Commandramon pilot, if they keep in mind things like Ice Wall and other different cards that kind of impact Commandramon and Rookie Rush strat specifically, if they can build their deck and foresight to these cards, maybe with multiple Tamers or whatever, D-Brigade could top Nats. It could even win Nats. I could see it. So just be careful. Commandramon has been splashing around all BT6 format, going in EX01. People are still playing it. Like, just expect it. Not to mention that that can play Zwart Defeat, which is one of the best ways to interact with the Bond decks. There you go. War Greymon, the promo one. So, originally, when this card came out in the gift boxes, I'm like, consider picking this card up for $1 or $2, because it might just go up one day. Being a gift box promo. Well, turns out that they're giving these out in every box. So, yeah. Don't bother with this card. Diaboromon, the promo. $69. Nice. But it's going down. It's going down. Look at this. It's still expensive. Playing testing Diaboromon competitively, potentially for Nationals, I can tell you that this Diaboromon is not the best Diaboromon to be playing. Which is good, and people are thinking about that. People are also thinking about the fact that this card is being reprinted in the Fest promo series. That's insane. Unfortunately, it won't affect its price to Nationals, because guys, we have Nationals coming up. Everything is going to be a little more inflated as we go to Nationals, because people are going to need to buy these cards, buy what they think are the best cards for Nationals. So it won't do anything right now, but don't be surprised after Nationals and going into BT7 if this card just like it gets crushed in price. If you have them, I would sell them. I would. Absolutely. Angelman from the Tamer pack. Almost $69. Keeps going up. Still some listings. They didn't really go anywhere from last week. But keep your eyeballs on it. Keep your eyeballs on it. That's all I'm going to say. This is your reminder. Another reminder. I keep doing this. But grab your Lucamons. Fall Down mode is next set. It's literally just over a month away. Assuming no more delays. And Fall Down mode, or Chaos mode as calling it in the English, is a good card. It deletes Tamers. That's crazy. You can bring this back, heal a security, and then delete a Tamer for 7. It's kind of good. It's kind of good. Analog Youth. Now we talk about EX01 cards very specifically here. This is the most expensive card, and it's going down in price. However, Analog Youth is the best card in the set. It's the most splashable staple. It's a really good card, and I think this card is just going to remain expensive up until Nationals if you really want it. Maybe wait till after Nationals to get it, to be honest, but that's even a risk, because if every deck plays Analog Youth in the top cut of Nationals, then that's going to cause it to go up in price. And also sees play BT7, so there you go. The rares are $5. They've been going down, but stopping a little bit. Like, $5 is a reasonable price. This card's a staple, kind of. You play 2 or 3 per deck. You know, some decks, most decks. So I'm not surprised at all that this card is $5 rare. That's all. The Shingermon is $20. I wish I got this earlier in the week, because at some point in the week, this was $30 US. Now it's $20. However, the deck, unless someone breaks open this deck and cracks it right open, which I'm going to try to do, by the way, because someone commissioned me to do it, actually. Fun fact. I don't see it. I think it's going to be a solid tier 2. It's a really weird Negazu strat, to be honest, but, you know, the fact that this can just run through, like, muskets and security control is kind of cool. The fact that it can just take a Gaia Force randomly, like a Justmon or Agabond, is pretty cool. Unfortunately, it does nothing against DP reduction, does nothing against Cicadas Breath, stuff like that. However, you know, good card. Oh wait, never mind, I lied. DP can't be reduced. So it really only really loses to like Paddis Breath stuff. Or Absolute Blast, which even that's a stretch because it has big sources. So the card is actually kind of good. It's just a setup that really holds this card back, if you ask me. But, you know what? We got a new Hagurumon. Yeah, Hagurumon. I don't know how to say that card. This card. We got this card. And this card is really good because you can discard a sideboard on play, draw 2. So it kind of fuels your graveyard. By the way, this card's also broken in D-Brigade. So just so you know. So yeah, machine drawing $20. I don't see much happening here, but if anything, it might go down in price. Alternate Patamon. I had to cover a Patamon. It's a Patamon. Remember when we last covered this card in pre-sales, it was $30? Yeah. Don't buy the pre-sales, guys. Don't buy the pre-sales. Speaking of don't buying the pre-sales, this was also really expensive. This Diaboromon is really freaking good, making everything a blocker, and having a security effect that makes a token isn't half terrible. Diaboromon could see play at Nats, and if it does, you want like 3 of these, maybe more. So keep that in mind. Imperial Ultraman is really the last topic I want to touch on today. This Imperial Ultraman is going down in price, which is fine, because, you know, this Imperial Ultraman is obviously better. And it's going up in price. I hope you guys got them while they were cheap. Anyway, Imperial Ultraman here is a low tier 1 deck. It has what it takes. A really good pilot can make this deck work. Don't be surprised if you see it in Nationals. Same with Diaboromon. Same thing. Like, being able to unsuspend when digivolving and suspend something your opponent controls, that is really strong, because you suspend blockers. Or suspend something that's a problem that you might want to run over. That's just a good card. And yeah, Imperial Ultramon's just crazy. So, there you go. Last but not least, this Vmon, Grand Prix promo, keeps going up in price. You're playing 3 or 4 of this in Imperial Ultraman. So if the deck does well, expect this card to explode. That's all. That's it for Market Watch, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Did I cover everything you wanted? Was there anything else I should have covered? Just let me know in the comments. Bye, guys.